today's creativity flow, we are going to focus on some poses to help us connect to the earth, to ourselves, and to whatever else you feel like you need a little extra connection with. So we're going to do a lot of poses that help us feel a little more secure in our connection to the earth, supported by the earth, but also that give us time to really breathe and reconnect with whatever we've got happening inside of us. And then by doing that, maybe unlock some things that we can use to create. So we're gonna start in a nice mountain pose. I'm gonna start facing you. You can start at the front of your mat. Just really feeling that connection to the earth. You might even want to today start with your feet really together, pressing against each other. Takes a little more balance, but it does help you feel maybe even a little more connected to all parts of your body, and then helps you feel that support of the earth beneath you. So we'll just start to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And whenever we're here, whenever we're in mountain or any starting pose, you're welcome to close your eyes, or you can keep them open. You can invite a soft gaze by just gazing down at a point on the floor in front of you. So whatever feels most comfortable to you, standing like this with your eyes closed might be a little difficult. So whatever feels best for you, and just continue to breathe, paying attention to the rise of the chest on the inhale and the fall on the exhale. Maybe we're even softening with each exhale, letting the shoulders drop away from the ears. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Connecting with those small movements in our body that we don't often notice as we're breathing. One more time, inhale and exhale. I'm gonna move to the top of my mat. If you're already there, you can just hang out. Keep breathing. Keep those feet together, really together. One more exhale. And we're going to start to move through a half sun salutation just to start to wake up the body, invite some movement, some stretching, wake up the spine. So we'll inhale, reach for the sky, reaching through the fingertips. And exhale, slowly fold forward, leading with the chest and the chin, trying to keep length in the spine, letting your hands fall wherever they fall, keeping the knees as bent as you need. You can even let the hands fall for support if you're feeling a little wobbly with your feet together. And release everything. Inhale. And exhale. On the next inhale, we'll come to a half flat back. So hands can be on the shins or the thighs. Gazing at a point just past the top of your mat. Exhale back into the fold. And then inhale, bending down to come up, reaching for the sky. Exhale, let the hands fall through center, down to our sides for mountain. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Knees can stay bent, or maybe they start to straighten as we invite a little more movement into the body. Inhale, half flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, drop the hands. We'll do that one more time and we'll add on. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, forward fold, leaning with the chin in the chest. Inhale, half flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reaching the arms up, but this time we're going to keep those knees bent. Press the hips toward the back of the mat, coming into a chair pose. Feet are still together, really together. You can open them up to hip width apart if you need a little more balance and stability. We're just going to breathe here. The arms can be open like you're holding a beach ball. Inhale, maybe on each exhale you kind of dip the hips a little more, bending through the knees, leaning into the pose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale one more time. And on the next exhale, straighten through the knees, letting the hands fall. And then we'll bring our hands to either our hips or heart center, whatever you feel gives you the most balance and stability. And then we're just going to step back. We're going to plant that right foot, pressing it into the mat, bending that right knee. We're just going to step back with that left foot into our high lunge. So bringing the left foot, you can drag it or lift it behind us. Coming into a high lunge, crescent lunge, bending that right knee over the right ankle. Heel, back heel stays up off the mat. We're just on our toes. That left knee is also bent, not locked. Just adjusting while we find a little balance and stability, keeping that core engaged by lifting the belly button up toward the spine. And whenever you're ready, you can lift the arms up. Just pausing here in our high lunge for an inhale and an exhale. Really pressing that left heel toward the back of the mat to invite a nice stretch through the hip. One more inhale and exhale. We'll open up into a warrior two stance here. We're going to take it to a little bit different direction. So the left foot is facing the long side of the mat, right knees over right ankle. And then we're going to exhale and let the right hand fall, right forearm, outside of the right forearm, to fall to the right knee. But we're not going to dump our weight, so it's just kind of there for balance. We're going to lift the left arm up toward the sky and then over, reaching toward the front of the mat for extended side angle. So this might be a little difficult if we don't get a lot of work in the thighs and the legs. Won't be here for very long. We're just going to reach up and over. That left leg is straight, but knee is not locked. Keeping the left shoulder pulled back, so we're not kind of hunching forward here too far. Inhale and exhale. And then inhale one more time. And on the exhale, release. Straightening through that right knee, which might be a little shaky. We're just going to point now those right toes toward the long side of the mat. So we're standing in a wide-legged stance here, facing the front of our long side of the mat. Inhale, maybe bring the hands to the waist. Exhale, start to fold forward at the waist. Leading with the chin in the chest. We're not rounding. We're trying not to. It's sometimes more difficult than we think. And eventually you can let the hands fall to the mat, just to a place that's comfortable for you. And how far down you bend here is really going to vary based on your comfortability, something like that. Can have the hands flat on the mat, can be perched on the fingertips. If they don't come to the mat at all, you can have them on your shins, grabbing your pants for a little bit of help. We're just gonna hang here. Maybe with each inhale, you try to find a little length in the spine. And with each exhale, bending a little deeper. Keeping the tailbone lifted toward the sky. Legs might be shaking, it's okay. Don't do anything that hurts, but a little bit of shaking is all right. It just means the muscle is building, you're getting stronger. Inhaling and exhaling, only pushing as far as comfortable, just to your edge. And you can experiment with where your edge is. If you push a little farther and then it hurts, just come back out. And then on the next inhale, we'll come to a half flat back here. And then exhale, we're gonna turn that left toe toward that back of the mat, bending that left knee over the left ankle. Might need to just straighten out here, so eventually that left heel should line up kind of with the center of that right foot, the arch. And then we're coming into that warrior two stance, or that extended side angle on the other side. So the left knee is out, bent over that left ankle. That left arm is coming to the left thigh. We're gonna reach the right arm up and over toward the back edge of the mat, toward the left foot, into extended side angle, opening that right shoulder so we're not too hunched forward, not dropping a ton of weight into that left arm. So we're really engaging the core here to help us stay kind of upright at an angle. Breathing, a lot harder to do while talking. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, and on the exhale you can straighten the foot, turn the back toes toward the front of the mat. So we're in a high lunge, but facing the other side of the mat, the back of the mat. Left knees over left ankle. A high lunge here, inhale. And exhale, maybe spiking the heel, back heel toward the back of the mat for a nice stretch on the other side, that other hip. Inhale one more time. And exhale, give a little bounce and bring that right foot up to meet the left. You might crack a little bit. Snap, crackle, and pop. Release everything into a mountain pose. Yes, we are facing the back of our mat now. It's okay. Get a little different perspective, right? Feel the connection to a different part of your mat, different part of the earth, maybe a different part of yourself with a new perception, right? And we're gonna start to open the feet as wide as your yoga mat. The toes can point out at a diagonal. And we're gonna start to lower to the mat. So whatever's comfortable for you here, we're eventually gonna come into a yogi squat, but that's not always super comfortable or feasible for some people at first. So we're just gonna bend the knees, start to lower the bum toward the mat. Wherever you can, to whatever's comfortable, you can always pause right about here. So the legs are kind of balancing on the arms, and you can just start to rock back and forth, froggy here. Or you can eventually make your way down into the squat. Your bum won't touch the ground completely. Bring your hands to center. Mine don't actually come all the way to my heart center, so they're kind of at my chin. Just making the pose work for you and your body. This is a really great pose for a whole lot of different things, so if you can get into it for just a little bit of time each day, trying to keep the back straight, spine long. Or if it's too much, you can always kind of be here, frogging the legs back and forth. And then eventually we'll let the bum fall to the earth. And we're just gonna come spin around and face you, bring the feet together. Into A butterfly pose here, pressing the feet together, the soles of the feet, the heels, the toes. Inhaling to invite some length into the spine, head over heart, heart over pelvis. And exhale to really press into the earth. Be able to feel the bomber and the sits bones pressing into the mat. Feel the support of the earth beneath you, the support of your body taking you through these poses. Just connect to that, really connect to that spirit of support that you get. We don't often think about the support that we get from our bodies through our creative endeavors, but it's really what's carrying us through most everything we do. Well, everything we do, not most everything. So give a little sigh of gratitude to your body. Connect with the job it does to help you create. And you can spend a few moments here just really connecting to the earth, to your center. You can even let the kind of hands fall to the knees. You can move into an easy pose here, which is just cross-legged. Not so easy for some people, I know, so you can put your legs out in front of you if you need to. And maybe even just connect the forefinger to the thumb. Forefinger, pointer finger. And that is a great grounding pose. Just breathe. We'll take one more inhale through the nose. And exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. You can spend a few moments here if you'd like, or you can take that connection that we just spent a little time building off to your creative work. Get a little creative time in. Yoga plus creative time, I feel like, is a great combination. If you feel like you need a little more inspiration to get the ideas flowing, just grab a prompt from the end screen of this video and then see what you can create. So thank you so much for practicing with me today, warriors. Namaste. Now go fight for your creativity.
Great flow, warriors. Now it's time to take that energy and create. If you still need a little extra inspiration, just grab a creativity prompt to get the ideas flowing. And if you have a friend who's also fighting writer's block, make sure to share this video and don't forget to subscribe. Now go fight for your creativity.